Times in life, guys and girls, and those gentlemen, boys and girls, we need to learn to grow up. Sometimes things happen, and we have to be brave for our friends and family. And what happens, like this war with Russia and Ukraine, like this war that's going to be happening with France in 2026, and the hospitals, 50,000, 15,000 for the beds. Some of these people may come home. Some of these people may not come home. Some of these people may get lost in war, in spirit and in real life. Some of them probably can't turn back home. And some friends and families don't agree with people going to war and fighting, but sometimes it's just a job. You need to pay the bills, put food in your belly, make money to survive like everybody else in the world. And a lot of people are probably bricking it. A lot of people are probably scared and upset and terrified that war is happening. The people in Russia and Ukraine are probably scared and terrified. The women and children, men, boys and girls, aunties and uncles, granddads, friends and relatives don't want it. But my message out there to everybody out there is just be strong. If the war comes, we fight. We don't run. Some people may run away because they don't want to fight. Don't you think all them people in the war zone that have to fight don't want to run away? Of course they do. Do you know why they don't run away? It's because they've got a job to look after the people in the world and you, to protect you and shield you from the dangers that are ahead. But some people probably don't care. All the soldiers that are doing a good job out there, you know, when you go to the graveyard and you do this and then you do that and then you do that there and then you go across like that, it's respected the graveyards of your lost your loved ones and brothers in the war, and you miss them dearly. You grew up with them, you spent time with your friends, you have a laugh and a joke, you drink with them, you smoke with them. Then when you lose a friend or a brother or a loved one, you know, it hurts you inside here, and you'll never be the same again. This is why a lot of people get PTSD or PTSD or multiple stress disorder from the army because they've been in there. And yeah, and they'll never be the same again. Lots of people don't talk about war. They keep it to themselves in here or up there, or talk to their friends or colleagues that were in war, or they don't want to talk about it. It's an upsetting place, seeing your friends dying, getting their legs blown off and getting shot and stabbed. It's not nice. It's the same thing with the gang. All the gangs use for is extra baggage, and then they recruit more people. The army care about the people. So do the police force, and so do the hospitals. They don't like to see dead people coming in and out of the hospitals. They want to see people well and alive. And then some people lose their way. And this is why a lot of people hate the police. This is why a lot of people hate the army and the NHS the way it is. But you've just got to think to yourself in the way that perhaps in the way the NHS feel the same way you do. They probably think, why doesn't nobody like us? We're just trying our best as we can to help loads of people, and they can't see it the same way. Some people say it's miscommunication. It could be. But we've just got to get ready. All I'm saying in this video is we just need to get prepared and ready. And it's never too late. You know what I mean? Perhaps you've been in the war zone, it may change you. You may be not the same again. You just have to wait and see. Some people don't want to think about it or talk about it or dream about it. But if it comes on your front doorstep, some people said they would fight if it came to your soil. But you never know, the UK may go to war. Remember what I told you. It does kick off in France. I'm drinking a Doctor, as you can see. It's not Doctor Who. It's like a sun and moon orange drink. You just got to be ready and prepared. And I've not been drinking. Or I don't smoke, as you know. I've got asthma. And I take my inhalers when I can. And this cold weather's not doing any good either. So, is it scaremongering? They said they're going to do a fake UFO invasion in America. Is this the build-up for that? There's something really going down we're not going to know about. We'll find out sooner or later what's really going on. And some people probably don't want to know, that's fine. Sometimes you can't go blind in the dark or hide in the dark. Sometimes you've got to face your reality and the truth, what's in front of you. But nobody understands that some people run away. Like a pacifist or is it a pacifist? Don't like believe in war. Or same with Jehovah's Witnesses, don't believe in fighting, do they? Or war. Or blood transfusions. I mean, I'm not a Jehovah's Witness, obviously. I may have lived with them when I was younger, but they are kind of nice people. and they want to be loving and happy, like, and friendly to you, which is good. They don't want to be confrontational. Not everybody does like fighting. Some people like to be a lover, not a fighter, as they say in here. Who will rather help and give people than actually start trouble. You know, I don't know. All I'm saying is just be ready. You never know what's around the corner, and some people do know and they find out and it's too late. Some friends and family are going to be heartbroken and upset with this war in France. If it could be civil war, some people are saying, but like I say, Russia will eventually break through Ukraine and Poland, Germany. They go to other places. That's probably why France are worried of bricking it, because they're bound to be. So Poland and Germany be on the alert. So Germany may have to push back the Russians if they get involved. If it kicked off in the UK, I'm sure NATO would come over and help us, or supplies with weapons. You know, you just got to wait, haven't we? So that's all I can say in this video. Be safe, be strong. I know it's difficult for the people in Ukraine and Russia. Some people don't want to fight, but it's the job. They'd rather be home with their friends and family and loved ones, and sometimes they don't have a choice. Anyway, keep safe, keep positive, and see you next one. Thanks for joining me, and thank you for all your time. Take it easy, peace.